Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Colorado Buffaloes. Taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Colorado's offense will start this game off. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's...
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant, and that open runway ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Aztecs offense will get the ball for the first time. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful, because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make play. To make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
Scrambling away. He fires it out to the right. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Leaves it with the back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Now adjusting. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it, open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And the Aztecs line it up with a first and goal. From the gun. Finds his man. It's Burrow. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And he will score! Touchdown, Aztecs! On to attempt to try. Smashes it through for the PAT. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paulo.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time, you can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Here's the handoff. Still running at the 40. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Touchdown, San Diego State! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score San Diego State 14, Colorado.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll give it to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43 after the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Aztecs are on the move.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Finds space on the right. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll leave it with him. At the 20, he's got space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
First down here for the offense. Got his man quickly. Oh, they knock it free. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Trying to get to it.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Welsh. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The freshman able to get home with the sack. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense
fires one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. The pull and throw off the RPO. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Knocked down after a gain of 1, they'll mark it at the 6. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. Corralled and brought down by the defense. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
and the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. On the run, it's Welch. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Offense, quick tempo.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires and picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant 1st half performance. Going to try to get it himself. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aztecs! And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35, Colorado 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They've scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up by 18 over Stanford. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the backfield, he's open. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, he'll let it fly. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. Oh, look out. There he goes. Inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Buffs.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Aztecs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
Think it's good.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do, build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Now on first down from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. He turns it loose to the left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense still on the field. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going forward on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
Intentional grounding, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On second down, they'll take to the air. Release to the back. And wings it incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, San Diego State. And the route is on. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. To the air on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away.
Number 12, on to punt it away.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Aztecs are in the red zone. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs! And the beatdown has ensued.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense set on first down. It's a draw. These little gains can start to add up to the 34. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's good. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Back open in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Going downfield for the big play. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. He'll set up to throw. Getting some heat. He caught it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The aerial assault continues. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's got great speed. And there he goes. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? Touchdown, San Diego State! And the pummeling has started.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And add those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build, and the pass rush is effective. Him at the 19.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking down the middle. He's got the tight end. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Open space at the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking to move it through the air. And the pass falls. And we've played 3. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Off the play fake. Now sliding to his left. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. Scanning the field, it's Turner. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He wants to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll try the run. Shakes off a tackler. Company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. At the 40, there he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Aztecs! And the punishment has been extended. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And he tacks on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
San Diego State, 77, Colorado.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Using the quick game.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
To the air, it's Turner. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to throw it again. Working that left side now. They get him down after he makes the catch. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Offense working from the pistol. The lone back's got it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
This is what you're looking for.